Testing. Sorry, that was way too loud. I still need to test the audio some because this is in particular is going to be worth the audio. I still need to test the audio some because this is in particular is going to be worth the audio. Okay, yeah. Um it seems like the my microphone's super sensitive. Here, let's not amplify my microphone at all. Very sorry for destroying any ears. Okay, here's me talking and then some Tic-80 music. Okay, I think those levels are good. Okay, so I am working on a little program using Tic-80 that, let's see, I don't think well, currently that doesn't work anymore, but I'm trying to make basically kind of a little piano key slash sheet music learning app. And then I had this working where you could like play a specific key from here, but really what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try to display a note up here and then like a little quiz thing where you have to hit the key down here. Um, so that's what I'm doing. And then Tic-80 is a program that's kind of like an all-in-one virtual computer. So it has the sprite editor, it has music editor. Second, let me. Okay, that's all right. Sprite editor, music editor, map editor, all of that. Oh, what was that? No, go back to the the start of that animated GIF. I want to see what that drop down was. Yeah, you can set bookmarks. Oh, that's the bookmarks. Okay. Yeah, because usually, since I have the quote-unquote pro version, okay, those are the things. I usually just edit the code in Emacs. I don't really use the the actual code editor anymore. Um, so I'll end up opening up Emacs as well. I'll just throw that back there in a moment. But at the moment, okay. I don't know what are these random files? Hope they're not important. Okay, so I'm going to go back here, type in folder, and then this is that file. We'll just kind of do this side by side. So basically I've set up this is for the treble staff. over here, these locations, and then this is Y coordinates, and then over here is the keyboard, and I did that a little bit differently. Um, so that's the X coordinates of the keys, but also the keys are 2 tiles big, so one tile is 8 by 8. And so I was trying to also make it look like a piano. It's not very good right now, but that's what I'm working on. So I kind of started working on the quiz part, but I was getting it. Okay, I got the keyboard to work, and then I want it to generate a new question and put a note up here somewhere and choose at random from in here. So I have generate question. Yes. And let me think. So how would I grab I have to check the Lua documentation. Let's do Lua random from table. But it's like key values, so I can't just generate an index number. Well, actually, no, I can. I've restructured this to be, so this is like basically an array of dictionaries, so I can do that. But now I also have to remember how to use the random numbers in Lua. Oh, close that. So, let's see. Our size of the table, I believe we can access via the like pound sign. Let's do item is math.random. And this is actually going to be from 1 to the size of the treble staff. And let's see, do I have generate question being called? I do not currently, so I'm just going to call it up here first. And we'll print out which. We'll print out which. I could get rid of white spaces. White space mode. I'm very particular about my white space. Oh, it's not disappearing? Oh, that's cleaned up. White space mode. Which, and I don't know, at 5, 5. So I can come over here, and I broke it. It's like I don't know what which is, because I also did not return item. Which is 8, and then if I run it again, okay, so that seems to work. So from there, let's say quiz note is that, and we will display. Do I have that still? Okay, this is the. Oh, actually, let's just do this. We'll reuse this variable. We don't need that one. That was to set it up over there. And then otherwise, that should display. No, maybe not. Oh, I didn't save. But it should still. Oh, not at the XY. So this would be Treb staff, index. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't a very good way to do this. Okay, let me fix this. So the key here, we could do. Oops. Note equals. And y equals. So we'll grab the note, and then are you mad? No, we're fine, whatever. So which staff note? Okay, we're going to change this up. So we're going to print out the staff. We have Trub staff at which staff note? I'm going to change this actually. So which staff note? We're just going to, oh, that's, okay, Emacs is a little bit slower while I'm running OBS at the same time. So I did not choose the right thing. Replace string, which staff note? Wait, what is going on? Okay, well, we'll just do a note and hope that I don't get like naming conflicts. Let's see, that is that. Come down here. If the treble staff at this index, actually, I should just name that node index so I don't get really confused. Note index. And its note is C4, then we draw the special note that has the line through it, basically. Otherwise, and then also this is going to be at the Y position we have. And then as far as X, let's say this will be 15 times 5, or 15 times 8. Because the tile size is 8. So, yep. So every time I hit run, it's setting that to a new spot. Get rid of the which staff note. Oh, now my cursor is gone again. Okay, let's get rid of this poke. Because now we're not setting notes up here, but we need to... So maybe we could print some text like, which note is this? And then such and such. I don't know. I'm making this, so I teach like piano lessons for a kid, and he's doing fine, but he gets distracted. For like actually spending time learning the notes and stuff. But I want him to be able to read the sheet music so we don't have to rely as much on like me writing out the notes. So let's say print which note is this? And then I don't know. Here, let's also print out the mouse X and mouse Y. So probably here 4076. And then grab a color. Let's just do white, color number 12. Yeah, we could scooch that over more. Doop a doop boop boo. Which note is that? Okay, so if they click on a note, I don't need that anymore. We'll change this to clicked note. Don't need that. Keep the score. Okay. Keyboard. So let me make sure I didn't. Okay. Well, my thing over here broke, but that's fine. So when you click on one, we need to check if it is correct. Was this correct? Um, so the note will be keyboard key. Well, click to note. We'll check that versus the thing. So if clicked note equals our treb staff note index note, and then we'll just keep it simple and do score equals score plus 1, and we'll just see if that does anything. It's gonna like go up like that, but then we can generate a question, generate question. Oh, and then this would be note index equals, and I have a total asked, total correct. So we also might want like first guess is true. I'm not sure how I want to display. Like, do I really want to be... Okay, well, now I realize my student might just do that instead. um, how do I want to display the thing? Like, uh, correct first guess, I guess? Perhaps? Let's say, get rid of that. If first guess, then let's say total correct first try is that plus 1. And anytime we generate a question, we need to add total asked is total asked plus 1. And score, we'll do total correct first try out of total asked. I need to get rid of my mouse, XY. So if I do, oh, oh no, I didn't program that key in there. Also, I don't want it to show in that way. Also, okay, up here, we're gonna get rid of the notes that I did not put on the keyboard. Because really, I mostly am focused on this set right now. Okay. So if they get it wrong, I could just change the text. So I could do like status text is which note is this? And then if they got it wrong, not that one. First guess is false. And then also we need to make sure to set first guess to true. I have a split window and I keep scrolling up and down. Okay. And this needs to say that now. No, my status text. Why doesn't it say which node is this? Maybe I need to declare this ahead of time? How do globals in Lua work? I don't remember. Okay, that's clearly not updating that. Let me look up Lua global variable. That, or I could pass a bunch of stuff in as arguments. That's not what I want. Okay, well, but total asked is going up. What's my status text? Did I spell it wrong in a spot? In the first guess, so I don't know. Now I'm confused, but we'll do total asked, status text, first guess, and then it returns item. And we'll see if that changes it, or if I'm just overlooking something. That was not right. That's confusing. Okay. If our clicked note is the note that's correct, then it generates a new thing. But then the status text is not that one. Here, let me also do print clicked note, print current trouble staff note. Okay, I should move those over further. My debug text. Wait, it's D5. Now it's A4. Okay, my question, my total asked count is not going up. Total asked. Total asked. Why do I have this printed down here when I have other prints up here? Total asked. Am I... No, I'm just adding to it. Let's also print out the first guess. Is that true? False. Okay, that didn't go up this time. Okay. Is it because I'm calling that down here? But this is in the game loop. And those up there are not in the game loop. Let's put our draw stuff at the very end. Oops. Oh no, I have no note. Oh, I have the note displayed somewhere else. Clicked note. This draws. Okay, this is all kind of a mess. I can refactor it later on, but we have true and what? I'm just gonna keep printing out debugs. Wait. Okay, so then perhaps when we pass things in, they're not by reference in Lua. I've only made and published multiple games using Lua, but since I teach C++ all the time, I don't remember specifics. Let's just get rid of this. Throw this in here. So it's correct. We generate a new question. We reset first guess to true. Okay, and also since the key event of pressing a button just continues, I don't have anything to cut that off. It is continuing to do the mouse button down event, which is always a pain in the butt. So we need to keep track of not just if the mouse button is down, which I'm going to have this running on a phone, so it's going to be like a tap, but it'll be like, let's do on tap up. So mouse down is false. And so we're going to do if mouse button. I like my parentheses. Then true, else. Actually, maybe I should do a little mouse state, like none, down, release, or whatever. Mouse state is 1, none to start with. If mouse button, then if mouse state equals, or I could just do this. Boop, boop, boop. None, then now the mouse state is mouse states. Why am I doing that? Why don't I just do its string? I don't know. We'll just do that. I know you're not supposed to use a string, but if it's none, then we set mouse state to down. Otherwise, we don't care. Just, yeah. Otherwise, we're releasing if the mouse button is not down. If mouse state is down, then mouse state is release. Else if, oops, mouse state is release, then mouse state is none. So then here, we're going to say if mouse state is release, and the click to note is such and such. Now, if the mouse state is down, I do want to display the key you're going to do. So we'll split this up. If mouse state is down, then we'll play that sound. So you can kind of like drag your finger across the key. Clicked note. Why is it not drawing my key? Or is it... Well, it's drawing the map over the key. So we'll just bring this back up here. So then that counts, and then okay. It would be nice to have some kind of feedback for when they're correct, though. I could also put like a little percentage over here. I'm trying to think. Like, I can imagine the kid being like, okay, close the game and reopen it so I could try to get a perfect score. But maybe that's good. Maybe that's like, okay, well then you gotta focus. um, but if you get it correct, I don't know, should we do like some little effects, like stars popping out or something? I can try to draw a star in 8x8. Does that work? That's not the best star, but it does look like a star. Um, so we have that. We could do something like animation counter is 0. Oh, dang it. I hate when that happens, so I have to like make sure to revert this screen. Do I still have the star? No! Sometimes Emacs automatically updates what I'm looking at. Sometimes it does not. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, it updated all the images and stuff. So, if they get the note right, on the first guess, I don't know, we'll set this to 100 and then just draw something. If animation counter is greater than 0, then, and our sprite number is 257, uh, let's have a anim x and anim y, and we'll start that at the mouse location. So NMX equals mouse X, NMY is mouse Y, and then we can do several of these. So we could do actually going upwards would be nice instead of going down. Oh my gosh. The Emacs lag. We'll do if the animation counter max is greater than 0. And we'll set the animation counter to 0. So then we'll do animation counter is animation counter plus 1. If animation counter is greater than or equal to the max, then we set those both to 0. And then here we can do like a minus animation counter. This could be plus and plus. So that would just be in like 4 directions. Or I could break the game. 151. Animation Y. Animation counter. Really? It's okay, which is the first one? 151. Animation X, animation Y. Animation counter. What am I missing? Well, that wasn't the mouse location. Okay. Why? What's wrong? Okay, the Y is clearly wrong. Wait, is that following my mouse? Okay, the X is right. Oh, that's capital. Okay. I need to be more consistent with my camel casing. Not super exciting, but you know. I could make the animation counter go faster. So this is the um, diagonals. And we'll make, oops, the animation counter go a little faster. Normally I would play like a jingle noise, but since it's a music game, I don't want to add additional noise. Is, is this good enough? I know it's not the fanciest thing. And then when I refactor this, I think I'll keep in mind, like, if I want to make a version where it's the opposite way, like it'll show a note and then this shows up here, because my other idea is to throw this on the Moosity website, since this can export to web. So if I go to my web games portal, I'm going to try to build some web games so I can throw it on there. Oops. Um, if they got it right, but they didn't get it right first try, what should we do? Actually, let's do anim sprite is 257. But if they got it right first try, we'll set it to 257. Ah, shit. Yes. I'll redo the star later. Um, so this can all go down here. Actually, this one will be that. Else, we'll make this a, let's say 273. And then over here we draw our alternative. So should it be a star or should it be maybe just like little circle confetti? I don't know. Boop doop doop boop boop. Hey, you get a large pixel for getting it kind of right. So, and then if I hit that, oh no, it didn't update. Because I also didn't update it down here. Oh my gosh, the lag. Yes, revert. Will replace string work properly now? 257 to anim sprite. Yay, we got white dots. We could change the color of those to, I don't know. Yay. It's kind of a thing. Maybe just a happy face. Good effort. Kind of looks like the don't drink this, it'll make you sick smiley. Okay. I feel like I could gamify this more as well. Like, I don't want to reconfigure all this, but if I had like a little dude running across the top or something, maybe like if you get it right, I don't know if I want to kill a monster, but or collect a coin or something. Mm, or okay, maybe if you have like some health points, you have like a set amount of health points, and when you get it wrong, it hurts. Let me first, though, make a backup. So I have the Tic-80 folder, and I have a folder of Tic-80 games. So I'm going to throw this in here and make a backup. So we'll have piano learning. So that's just up on a public repository. So um, from here, let's rearrange this. So that means I might have to update this code a little bit. But we're going to move this down. Oh, I still want C. And then up here's the top. So over here, these are all going to have to be adjusted. So the highest one is not going to be lower. So I think we just do this. What, 60? And oops. It says it's E and that's wrong. Okay, I did not do that right. Let's reevaluate this. That's a G. Okay, so E4 is where the G is at. Wait, which way am I going? B. It says G, but it should be a B. So G4 is supposed to be B. So this is, I think, okay, actually these were by 4s, so I need these by 8s. Let's just do something like 0 plus, okay, that one's actually further down, so I should do this the other way around. Let's say the key, and then the top part would be 28. Let me mess around with these some, figure out my formula. Oops. Well, no, that's, oh, because those are all the other ones. I'm gonna 1 times, oh gosh. I guess, okay, it'll be easier for now to just readjust these, and I can refactor these later. Okay, so for instance, I just copied the one from above, but now they need to be down a whole section. So if we added 4, that would be like 60 and 64. E5. Okay, up here we can do a little, I don't know, cave background? Or like a fake Mario background type of thing. I don't have an orange. I can create an orange, but or it could just be kind of like a grassy area. Um, we'll mess around. We'll see. So for instance, if we did this, they could be like a little dude across. I could also possibly get rid of the top of this paper, but that just looks wrong. But we could have like a small guy and then like coins coming across. So if I keep this really plain as it is, I don't necessarily have to animate moving tiles. So let's do a little guy and some coins. Or no, coins? We could do coins, but we could also do a monster. So I don't know. It's hard to draw such a small dude. And if he's walking, it, move that down. That's a walking person. I guess I could have more space for the head. Um, I might need to change the color, but let's say they have a large club. They have a large stick. So we got our little dude, sprite, 258. Let's do this. 258, 259. Draw a little guy. 258 at like here, maybe 14 times 8. So that would put him right there. And we'll want to have an animation. So this is going to be a different animation counter. So now I have a bad variable naming. I guess I'll just work in here. Little guy. Frame is 0. Frame max is 2. Let's just do sprite is 258. Well, I mean, I can adjust that. But we could do x is whatever 14 times 8 is, y is 0. So this could be little guy 258 plus little guy dot frame, but we need this as math dot floor. And we'll animate. So little guy dot frame is little guy dot frame plus 0.1 if little guy dot frame is greater than or equal to little guy dot frame max. We'll just set little guy dot frame to 0 again. Let's see, does that work? You can see him, his feet. There, he's moving. Then I could have a monster. I mean, if I was gonna make this a timed game, it could be like the monster is sliding, and that could correspond to like the scrolling sheet music, but I'm not gonna do that. Um, but I guess I could just draw a monster. I need more colors. I don't like my lack of colors here. So we have this dark green I'm using. We have that green. We'll change this to maybe an orange. And it could be an angry orange monster. Actually, maybe I'll do like a global animation counter. Bright anim. Let's do global. I don't know. Global.frame. And then this guy could be like, well, yeah, I guess we could just do a face. Is it good enough? Or, I don't know. What if he had like little feet? That's his nose. Uh, Angy face. So, is that look angy? That's angry. And then maybe it could like try to bite you. I need to draw enemy sprite 274. We'll just say little guy dot x plus 8 for now, so that he's like that. Man, I keep mixing that up. Um, Maybe if you get it right, I could do like a little floating number that's like ow, -1, or ow, -1. Okay. Um, so we have our animation counter that's going down here. So this is the explosion effect or the sparkle effect. Um, boop, boop. Otherwise, we could do health number. I don't want to have to animate a whole bouncing number though. But we could do like print -1. Uh, Here. I know the monster's in a different spot. I don't want to just reuse little guy. So monster.x. Oh, and a color. Let's change this to red. So color number 1. And then we'll add the animation counter there. So I might change this back to +1 and then I can adjust the other ones. That's okay. And if you get it wrong, we could still do an animation counter, but now I'm messing things up because this animation counter only works when you get it right. um, so I need a separate one, or to adjust this if you got it wrong, and then you could have um, like yourself losing health. Okay, let's add an HP or something. Mm, so if you got it right, actually, let's only play the note nicely if it was correct. And if it was not correct, We can do index 3. Check that real quick. So yeah. And if you got it wrong, we'll do little guy.hp, little guy.hp minus 1. And over here, monster.hp is monster.hp minus 1. So then instead of score for now, I mean, we could do both, but let's just put print little guy.hp, little guy.x, little guy.y plus 8. I could move that over a little bit. And white is number 12. We could do print monster HP. So and then I mean I could put this effect. Okay, let's do this. If you let's say every time you get it wrong, I don't want to draw blood. The parents might get mad at me. Uh, we do like Mortal Kombat Sweat, like Super Nintendo Sweat. Um, so if you click, we set up the animation counter. And really, well, let me think. Only on the button release. And we will say if it was correct, we set these to the monster location. So we'll do monster.x, monster.y. Otherwise, if you're getting it wrong, actually, I'll just throw this like that. If you're getting it wrong, then this is set to the player's position. And the animation sprite is 273. So this one I'm just gonna use for if you're getting hurt, and then that one is just if you get it correct. So let's see if that works. Okay, so then the other thing is really I need to refactor this. Okay. If anim type is monster hit, then do that. Else, if anim type is player hit, then player.x minus. Oop. Oh, player. Little guy. Then I should like offset. Okay, let's make these move a little bit faster. So I don't know if this will be too fast. Mm, I think that's better. Okay. Um, game state is play. Okay. And if we'll check I really need to refactor this. So basically all of this is going to go inside of the play state. Can I tab everything at once in Tic-80? Yeah. Otherwise, we can just make a different map for your losing or winning. So if I make a tile that's, I don't know, green, other green, orange, red, gray, whatever, we can kind of just draw with those. So let's say we'll do a red border if you lose. And instead of having to type in text, we'll just have it go. I'll fix that. U L O. You lose. And if you win, we'll come over here and we'll decorate it with green. Is that too bright? That might be too bright. Oh, come on, give me the fill bucket. Um, we can say you win. And maybe move this there. We could move that one up some more too. Because I could put text on the bottom, like press the screen to play again or something. Okay, so actually, what is this coordinate? 30 and 60. Okay, so if little guy.hp is 0, then we set game state to lose. Else if monster.hp is 0, game state is win. So and we can print tap screen to play again at I don't know, y coordinate 14 times 8 something, I don't know. And color 12. But I am going to have to bring over my code for the mouse button press release state. So we'll throw, I don't know, that I don't need. This part I do need. So that just needs to be global. Yeah. And we need to throw the mouse up there also. The mouse wide doesn't really matter. That was just for drawing the thing. I have not drank my tea at all. It's just been sitting right next to me. Um, okay, so we can say if mouse state, is it capital S or did I not do that? I did, but then I named game state lowercase, so great. Game state equals play, I think it was. I'm gonna refactor this once I'm not streaming so I can use use Emacs properly without it lagging real bad. Okay, so oops, and then I have to reset the game information, so I probably should get rid of that. But boop. Oops. Yay. Um, we'll do that, then immediately say mouse state is none or something. I don't remember what I set this for the default. I don't want that to happen. Okay, well, I think that's good for now. Again, I'm gonna refactor this so I can keep using it as like the opposite way around where I highlight a key and then which note is it. So but I'll refactor that off stream. But let's see. It has been when did I set this at 9 or at 8? I don't remember what time I woke up today. But I got stuff done. That's good. I'm trying to check my phone alarm. Or I guess I could look at how long I've been streaming. An hour and 17 minutes. So really it's only been an hour, but I need to get myself to work on game development more and it's just um hard to get myself to do things. Okay. Well, maybe I'll do this again next week. An hour of doing some game dev. Okay, bye.